Simon and Catherine have found the Dunbat, but it's been quarantined and they need to find someone who would know a security cipher so that they can gain access. Only with the Dunbat will they be able to enter the abyss and find the lost Ark. Hello and welcome back to Soma, the Let's Play Blind with Rambler. Right then, I have been dreading this video for the last day or so, hence why I did Life is Strange last night. But it's Monday morning, I'm not at work till tomorrow, so let's get on with it. Let's get it over and done with. I can't play this at night because I will be absolutely pooping my pants. But I'm pooping my pants anyway because I'm on my own in the house with the curtains closed, so it's practically daylight dark anyway. Good times. Right then, okay then, so
downstairs and reset the router.
Okie dokes, Cap. Oh, don't forget the health and safety sign. Oh, where's my health and safety sign gone? We have to present these evil creatures with health and safety. Then they won't be evil anymore. They'll just be creatures. Oh, darn it. Oh, there's one over there. Excellent. We've also got some shopping to do as well. We've got to go and, like Catherine said, reconnect the router to the thing with the ting and the ting, so everything's connected and tings. And then we can find out stuff about the Ark and get a security cipher so we can get further on access down into the lab. I've also been told that there is a bathroom facility nearby. Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay, I've been told that there is a bathroom facility nearby that we need to have a look at because
the legacy scanner read that was on the computer. What did you use it for?
It's a template that has an intelligence pathwork already etched into the base. So, if I wanted to build an AI, I wouldn't have to reinvent a whole model. I would be able to focus on the things that the AI is to be used for.
Is every AI self-aware? Do they also think they're Simon?
What? No, Simon, don't worry. It's not like we just put people into robots and machinery and let them roam free. That'd be really cruel. It doesn't work like that. Or at least it didn't used to work like that. Truly sentient machines thinking they are people is definitely new.
But you kept them sentient for the Ark.
Yes, and I basically had to invent the method.
you sounded a bit hesitant with your explanation there again. I think Catherine's holding back on something. So basically, I'm going to have to drop the health and safety sign on the floor to explain this. But I think what's going on is that the brain scans that we saw on that computer, I believe it's over there somewhere, that Scrub also mentioned had the WoW growing out of it, and he said that it's possible that the reason why we could delete the AI files was to stop the WoW from using it for its own needs. Apparently there's no consequences in the game if you do decide to delete the files, but I've decided not to.
So, you're not worried that there are other Simons or Catherines running around out there?
Now I am. Geez, Simon, some thoughts are better left alone.
Okay, maybe then Catherine really didn't understand it then, or appreciate it, who knows. But point being is that, yeah, so the scans were used basically as templates to create AI programs, but rather than have to create it from the ground up, you just basically built it around the template of the brain scan and then used it for whatever, as Catherine said, purpose it was needed for. Makes sense. Right, I'm looking for a bathroom. Is there a bathroom? Well, this looks lively and cozy. This does not look lively and cozy. Oh dear. I think there is something here to kill us. Okay, now I am genuinely scared. For the first time in the game, I'm now really, really scared. This is good and also bad. Ah! This looks like a bar facility. Oh, wowzers. Oh, wowzers, that's creepy. Oh, that is creepy. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Look at that. Wow, I like that. Kudos to Frictional Games for putting that in. That is awesome. Thank you, Scrub, for making me go and try and find the bathroom mirrors. That is freaking awesome. I like that. That is so cool. Actually, that reminds me of a point. Earlier on in the LP, when we were at...
Simon would have thought if he knew about me.
What do you mean? You do know about yourself.
No, mean the real Simon. The human Simon.
Going by your reactions, I'd say you'd be pretty upset.
Probably. But yeah, it reminds me of earlier on in the LP when we found Carl the robot, and actually when we got flooded at the Upsilon station in the community bit, the communications dome ceiling. Just checking the toilets, making sure they all look good. Not functioning though. I'll have to put that down on the health and safety rules. Let me lower the seat! I can't lower the toilet seat! Oh, that's going in my health and safety notebook. Can't lower toilet seats. Toilet seats do not flush. This is bad. Yeah, we as Simon, yeah, we can't lower them again. Oh, we can. Wait a minute. Oh, I think they're being. Sorry about this. Health and safety has interrupted my flow of thoughts. Why can't I? Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Okay, they're a little difficult to close, but that's okay. I'll tick that off my health and safety list. Just needs a little bit of oil. That's fine. Yeah, no. Right at the beginning of the game, when we first woke up in this place, and I was talking about Carl as well.
What's so interesting downstairs? Just lab? Maybe the shuttle station?
Should we go check?
Rather not. Got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, gee, you think? How about the flickery lights of warning of doom? Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, when we woke up, we actually saw that we had human arms, didn't we? In the chair when we woke up in this place in the first place. And then when we got flooded in the communications bit, our arms suddenly changed from human to the robot arms that we've got now. And Carl the robot, who was the robot stuck on that conveyor belt with those weird grabby claw things, that's a nice picture of what Earth used to look like. Intriguing. He thought he was human too, and he kept saying, "Oh, I can see my limbs. I can see my limbs." And so could we. But then they suddenly changed to the robot thing. So I wonder if that's connected somehow to what Catherine was saying earlier about, you know, the robots thinking that they are their real selves instead of the AIs they were programmed to be. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know if that's got something to do with anything. I don't know. I just thought I'd make a mention of it because I just suddenly realised that was going on. There's going to be something evil in these toilets. It's supposed to be goodies in toilets, and there aren't goodies in toilets. No, just that. I'm going to assume. I'm going to make a poor error of judgment here because I haven't got much time. I've already wasted about 10 minutes rambling to you because I'm scared. That the toilets are fine. Health and safety passes for all. Sorry, one more look at this. That's so creepy and eerie, but I really like that. That's so cool. What I'm a bit concerned about is it looks like we are actually infected to some degree with the WoW, but that might just be the composition of the robot suit. I don't know. Either way, that's freaking awesome. Okay, why is it then when I enter bathrooms, look at myself in the mirror, and then leave, the lights keep flickering, and then on this one occasion where I come out of the final bathroom, the lights go out? What is the linkage of that? Am I emitting some sort of electromagnetic pulse? Am I messing around with the lighting system due to my physical being? I'm afraid that's going down on your health and safety note sheet. Yeah, WoW's really gone and infected this base. This is going to have to make a record of this as well. WoW, you are so in trouble with health and safety. You know, you are screwed. Right, okay then. Anyway, before we...
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
I'm really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
Yeah. Oh, great. Look at this. Horror game trope 101. Long, scary corridors. Fun times. Oh, and a football. Football in the middle of the corridor. Somebody could trip on that. That's a trip hazard. That's going down on your health and safety things. You're not doing very well here, are you, Theta? Dearie me, at the moment you are borderline fail. Not too pleased with this. On the plus side, though, we get to go into the staff rooms. We get to investigate the bedrooms. I bet you any money one of these rooms is going to have one of these creepy creatures in it. Guarantee you it. Okay, dokels then. Let's have a gander. Oh, that's a lovely poster. Oh, some photos. I don't know what that is. My geography is terrible. It really is. That's a car. I don't know what model of car, but a fairly old one. Not super old, but yeah, getting there. God damn it, that's a glass hazard. That's also going down in your health and safety sheet. Deary, deary me. Ooh. Aww. Oh, that's so sad. I like the fact that you can have a look at all these photos though. They're so cool. I wonder if they depict, if we look at them carefully enough, the sort of advancement of the human race like 90 years from when Simon got brain scanned. Maybe. Nothing in the drawer. Nothing in the drawer except tools. And nothing there. Right, what's this? Mazer tool safety. Hang on, that looks like he's made adjustments to the schematic. Yeah, he has. I can't. My electrical component knowledge of schematics is pretty poor. I'm not sure what that is down there. I don't know if that's a transistor or something. I'm not, or a resistor. I don't know. Interesting. He's playing around with electronics then. Well, that's Guy for you then. Oh, there's a couple more drawers to have a look at. Oh, there's a book. There's a... Is that a book? Don't know what it is. You can pick it up, but if we can't interact with it... Chair! Mr. Chair, you are being a health and safety hazard. Out of the way. What's it say? What's it say? I want to know what it says. What booze is it? Niddlefield... something. It's got chemistry marks on it. That's poor booze, that is. Poor booze. Don't like it. Not happy about it. Lame. Right, okay then. This is probably going to be the most of the video. It's just looking through all these rooms. Ah, Nadine Masters is locked. I wonder why. And the light's gone out. It's going on your record. That's locked too. That's locked too. And that's locked. Ooh, Catherine's room's open. Alright.
Hey, that's my room.
Read something? Souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
What the hell is that?
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
I beg to consider, Catherine, even though you're helping me at the moment, you are also prone to health and safety inspections. I'm sorry. What's that? Oh, a tablet device. Oh, okay. Journal, June the 6th, 2103. Imogen Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WoW, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way. Like someone had specifically credited it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and Reed along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. Oh. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my AR capsule. June 14th, when was the previous one? Oh, so it's 8 days later then. After dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that WoW copied my capsule project to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction except for one point. Where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs, the vivarium's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. The Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. Right, okay, so this must be making records and coming to the conclusion that she could do this AR scan thing. 7 days later. I have it! I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capture that can hold every living member of Pathos 2. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium, but I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They're already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. So WoW's making scans as well of everybody. I think that's already been mentioned in a way, and Scrub mentioned about the WoW being in the computer. Why is WoW doing it then? It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy need to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the Mockingbirds. The WoW must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. Alright. With a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the ARC project. We are to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we'll launch it into space using the space gun. Of course, even scientists are not prone to simple names like that. But I said before in my Portal 2 Let's Play, you know, don't call things fancy Latin, Greek-based names. Just call it a space gun. Everybody knows what that is. It's nice to think something will live on like that. Mark Sarang killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting everyone should kill themselves as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. Oh, it's suggested. I was actually going to say about that explanation. I didn't quite understand what the robot Robin said outside about if you die shortly after the scan, you feel like you've actually gone onto the Ark yourself. I'm not sure how that would work. Oh, well, at least the game's addressed that as well. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Stroheimer is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. Yeah, it did when everybody died. Notes. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and a gang of legacies. New way to stimulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with the others. She is too real. Strange. Alright, okay, well, that's that then. Anything in your drawers, Cat?
Cool fan.
Thanks. Reminds me of Taipei, my hometown.
Taipei. Oh, you're Chinese! I don't know, where's Taipei? Sounds Eastern. Cool scissors. Cool mug. What the hell is that? I don't know. Sorry, Cat, it's trash in your room here. It's health and safety. Health and safety inspections, yo. Alright, okay.
You have a lot of toys.
Yeah, you do have a lot of toys. Then again, if she's a scientist, I mean, it's a bit stereotypical for me to say so, but scientists are generally curious people. Some do like toys. I like games and stuff. I love how they work. Right, cool. Alright, well, thanks, Cat, for letting me have a mosey around your room. It's pretty interesting. Oh, what's this? Oh, is this your schematic for the Ark? Turbo pump, iron quad engine, tool compartment, structural frame. What does that say? Gimbal, I think it says. Computer access, storage, base for solar panel arms, AI and main systems, heat shielding, and pneumatic drill arm. I like the fact that the flashlight, after a while, actually drains out, so I guess it needs recharging. Christ. Okay then. Well, I think, Catherine, your health and safety test has been passed. Just. Right then. Okay. Ooh, Mark Strong. Ah, he committed suicide. Alright, let's have a look and see what's in here. I swear one of these is going to have a monster or something in it. That's why I'm taking my time. These are very dark rooms. Are there any light switches in here? Maybe. I can't see a damn thing. I can see what that flashy thing is over there. I've got magic light at this point now. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by causing to live as your scan... Wait, I'll have to read this like this. While you read this, I've entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live. I gotcha. As your scan is being completed. Do not frighten Catherine. I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, know there's no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same. Join me inside the Ark. Sincerely, Mark Sarang. Okay. That's interesting. Ooh, what's this? What's that? That's a
Did
tape
you know
recorder.
that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous, emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be find the Ark, let your body die, and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
Well, at least the game has made an attempt to explain how that whole idea about your human version dying and the Ark version becoming you works, in a way. I mean, okay, it's up for debate, which is good, because we really don't know what happens with death, but that was a good, nice explanation. That was what I was talking about in things like Dust, when there's like certain key things brought up, and you think, hang on a minute, how does that work? I don't care if I have to suspend my disbelief, providing that the explanation you give me gives me my brain the ability to go, okay, yeah, I can believe that for this. Alright, cool. Do you see what I mean? That was brilliant. It was eloquently done. Lovely tape recorder find. You didn't have to find it, which I think is a bit naughty. Again, going back to my Half-Life 2 gripes of certain key points you have to look for, which I guess if you want it badly enough might give you that completion principle idea of satisfying your quest of finding out the information, but okay, that could be a snag. That could have been thrown in as a mainstream bit, but I like that that was a good explanation. And it's sort of used that quantum mechanical idea of electrons being able to occupy 2 points in space at time at the exact same time, and then it just chooses which one to go in, and it doesn't need the energy necessarily to get to one of those points, it just does it. Really cool stuff. I like that. Well done, game. Bravo. That is the perfect sort of explanation, analogy, depiction, pictorial sort of answer or example of how I like games explaining little bits and bobs like that. Really helps. The only critique, like I said, is that you had to find that, which I think was a bit naughty. But that can be up for debate. You know, I'm not going to let it slide, but I'll say I'm just happy I found an explanation. Good. Well done, game. I liked that. Fantastic. Well done, Frictional Games. Right, what the hell have we got here? I'm just looking at something completely random here. Confidential. Alright. Company restructuration plans. Imminent Class 3 extension something. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a core of something. Cool. Right, okay then. Cool. Thanks, Strang. Oh, and you had a stress ball as well. Good. I'm going to need that while I carry on going through this horrific place. I also do like the fact that the flashlight drains out, but that's just going to add to the scares later, isn't it? Oh, a letter. Classified, Mark Sarang. Mr. Sarang, the company is very pleased to hear about your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. Oh, it was his idea. Or his doing. We trust you appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you'll need to ensure that Dr. Johan Ross, or Joanne Ross, is able to steer and study the WoW from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omnicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. Right, okay, so Sarang had something to do with WoW then. There's a lot of information here in his room. Alright, just some graphs, some codes, something approval. Everything's blacked out though, which is interesting. That must be very top secret then. So it looks like Sarang might have done some naughty business. Pavlina, I cannot pronounce that name. Pavlina Martinu. The nature of identity. Just forgive me for that, please do. Questions about the self. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Does your body or your surroundings confine or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions being validated by the practical or mystified by the spiritually minded. I think I misread that. Oh well, whatever. In this book, Pavlina Martinu, professor of philosophy at the Charles University in Prague, guides you through the history of great thinkers and what they have to say about identity. That probably helps old Thingamabob, the guy that I've just completely forgotten his name, which is on the outside of the door. That must have helped him make the decision to commit suicide then. Damn. Alright. X to the power of something equals x to the naught brackets something plus v something. Or was it x to the power of t? Don't know. So he was analysing the WoW then. That doesn't look good. Whatever that is. He's like, I have no idea what that is. Question marks. Question marks. Oh, do you know what? I haven't done university physics for so long now. I cannot recognise these equations. I'm sure they're standard physical equations you can probably depict if you know your physics quite well. Yeah, that looks like a... That looks like a decay equation, but I can't remember. It's been so long. Who? Was that WoW? Or UH Delta? I've really no idea. Right, very strange stuff going on then. Yeah, there's some integrals, dx, that's differentials. Yeah, I recognise that one at the bottom. Log of x of t divided by x of something equals kt. I recognise that. A function of n equals the sum of between k is equal to 0 and a limit n minus ku. Yeah, some exponential. It's been so long since I've done it. I recognise some of it, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it's for. I feel annoyed now. Oh well, either way, health and safety. Yeah, bit messy in here, old chum, you know. But some interesting information there. Just need to keep your room tidy. But yeah, I'd give you a pass. Well done. Well done. Right, so Mark Sarang, that's your name. Right, and he hasn't done anything evil. Robin Bass, you're a robot outside. Alright. That was a bit stupid. Bet there's something evil in this room. Okay. Evil? Evil? Nope. Okay then. So far we've been evil free. Which just means in the next video we're going to be evil full. Right, let's see what we got here then. Alright, nice coloured drawing of people holding hands and looking at the sun. All of different races I've noted too. Nice art style. We're all dying anyway. I'm all in. I've put my faith in having... Sarang and the continuity. Oh, so he commits suicide too. Oh, hence why he's dead, and that's why he's a robot outside. And that's why he's a bit weirded out about the fact that the art looks a bit different. Probably because he's not on it. That is the Millennium Wheel in London? I think it is. And then somebody's photoshopped some sort of strange building in the background. That must be the evolution of time going past. Ginger Cat! Of course, even they survived the future. And this man also liked man on horses. I'm going to guess these are child drawings, perhaps. Oh, those pictures inside, they look like depictions of the Ark. Maybe these are pictures of what the Ark is going to look like from inside. Oh, there's blood everywhere. Oh, I think he took the messy approach. Perhaps they ran out of... Oh. Interesting. Well, that's a definite failure of health and safety, sir. Blood everywhere could lead to infection. Thanks for the creepy background sound effects. Don't like that. Please just let that be background noise and that wasn't an enemy. Yeah. Okay, now I'm freaked out now. This is good. I am now generally scared now. This is good. I'm really... That's locked. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. Right, okay. There's we probably might have to explore these rooms at a later date. Yeah, I reckon we have to explore these rooms at a later date. Because I reckon there's going to be something in here that we need. Right. Okay then, that's a fail, sir, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, old chum, but... Oh, really? Really? That was the light switch? I thought there'd be a light switch. Oh, it's a table. I thought there was something at the top there. God damn it, there is light switches everywhere. Oh, I don't know. Bloody hell. Oh. Well, he got owned. Oh dear. Well, looks like they got to Martin. Right, he had a very bare bones room, didn't he? There's nothing in here. Huh. Alright. Blimey. Well, at least I guess Martin just had simple tastes in life. What's that? Nothing. Damn! Okay, well, I'm afraid, sir, that is also a failure. That is structurally not integral. Not good. I knew it. I was going to end this. Yep. Zombie creatures. Zombie creatures! I knew it! I knew it! I couldn't resist! Zombie creatures. Great. Just great! Right. Well, that has put me on edge. And I'm going to have to end the video here because sadly, not because I'm terrified, but that is a reason why, I also need to go because I have things to do, sadly, unfortunately. I will try and get a video out tomorrow night, and I will probably do this one because now we've had a quick glimpse of what horrific creatures are coming. So yeah, I hope you found this entertaining. Sorry it was a bit dull. I didn't mean to take my time with this too much. Well, no, I did. I really wanted to take my time with this. Of course I did. But at the same time, I didn't think it would take as long as it had done. But there you go. We have zombie-like creatures to go and confront later. We kind of guessed that that was going to be the case. I mean, it has kind of pointed out that direction, but there you go. We still have health and safety to enforce. You know, we've inspected the rooms. We've inspected the bathrooms. That bit's blocked off. Yep, there's a lot of failings going on here, so we're going to have to get deeper into the mystery behind the failure of the health and safety of this place. Although we've probably just gone and found out over there why. And yeah, we'll have to go and speak to the local zombies and ask them what's going on around here. So yep, that's definitely what's going to happen in the next video. So sorry it wasn't this one, but now you know what is coming. And I have to say, in terms of the horror and the atmosphere, this has really, really gone up now. This is really scary now. I'm terrified and I cannot wait to see more. I'm sort of mildly lying on that one, but no, I am generally curious and intrigued, so yeah. Anyway, take it easy, have a good one, hope you're all well, and I will see you in the next video.